Hello, and welcome to Serve Week at Next Steps. If we're going to talk about serving, it's best to look back to God's original plan surrounding this topic. We're commonly told about Adam and Eve, the first two humans, but we frequently overlook the setting in which this takes place. Between Job and Moses, it seems like they tell us God created the angels right there at the beginning when he created the heavens, but before he made the earth. See, angels were these creations made to act out the will of God, but a bunch of them used their own free will to say, forget that, and they went their own way, which was disastrous. That's actually what a demon is, an angel that's turned away from God. So God makes the world and he fills it with all this great stuff, and then he creates humans. He makes humans differently though. He makes us in the image of God. Now, we're never told exactly what this means, but we can make some educated guesses by context. Take a look at Genesis 1:28. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number, fill the earth and subdue it." Now, there's a lot we could unpack, but I want to focus on two things in particular. One is to fill the earth. Well, I have good news for today's generation. We've done that. Mission long since accomplished. We're everywhere. But what about the next part though? Subdue it. Adam and Eve were given a protected garden in the beginning, but even there, evil had its influence. Satan comes in to screw things up, plus he's running all over the world doing God knows what. Adam and Eve, theirs and humanity's purpose was to subdue that world, to take it out of Satan's control and put it under the will of God. That side of things still needs completing. See, it would be great to imagine that God's will for this world was exerted by nothing more than God's personal desire. He thinks it, and it happens just like that. That's not actually how he reveals himself though, and that doesn't seem to be how he plans things out. God uses people to accomplish his will, those willing to join his mission and follow the path for their lives that he's given them. But what does a subdued world look like? To figure that out, we need to check out God's grand summary for mankind. We can see that in Matthew 22:37-40. It says, Jesus replied, "You must love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. A second is equally important. Love your neighbor as yourself. The entire law and all of the demands of the prophets are based on these two commandments." It's not exactly the ball and chain version of subdued that I'd expect. See, ball and chain, that's how Satan subdues, through deceit and with the intent to destroy. Now, with Jesus, it's entirely different. God's mission to mankind finds its fulfillment in loving God and loving others. Everything God asks us to do ties back to those two things. Now, not all of us carry his name, Christian, aka the Christ follower, but we all reflect his image. Loving God and loving others is what we were created to do. Now, it doesn't mean we do both well, but every human being was created with this central goal in mind. Fill this earth, love and be loved by the God who gave it to you, and love everyone living in it.